What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, Canelo Alvarez will be taking on Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant was in attendance at the fight this weekend. So was Eddie Renato. He sent a little message to Caleb Plant. He was like, "Don't get your ass whooped, boy." You know, but Caleb Plant said, "Don't be surprised if it's easier than y'all think against Canelo Alvarez." Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate everybody for tapping in. Don't mind my rip shirt today, man. I'm gonna throw it away. It's laundry day, so we knock these videos, finish washing. But check out the Boxing News playlist, all right? So Keith Idek wrote, he said, Las Vegas, brighter the lights, bigger the Caleb Plant promise. He will perform, excuse me, shoes. Oh, it's hot today, and sinuses. Boxing spotlight will never be brighter on the unbeaten IBF super middleweight champion than the night of November 6th. Plant assured a small group of reporters prior to the Manny Pacquiao Dennis Ugas pay-per-view show Saturday night that he will handle his showdown with Canelo Alvarez accordingly. Quote, I'm willing and ready to take in whatever has to go to get to my hand raised, Plant said when asked if he would welcome a brutal fight against Canelo Alvarez. Quote, don't be surprised if it's easier than y'all think. Plant's boxing ability and ring IQ and athleticism have helped him amass a 21-0 record, including 12 big ones, and become a champion in the super middleweight division. He'll obviously take a huge jump in competition. However, when he meets Mexico's Canelo Alvarez at a venue to be announced in Las Vegas, I think it's the MGM Grand, because the T-Mobile is booked that weekend for some type of shit. Something fest, whatever it is. But the 31-year-old Canelo Alvarez is considered by many experts the best boxer pound for pound in the sport. Alvarez is 56-1-2 with 38 big ones, has won world titles in 4 different weight classes, and officially has lost just once, a 12-round majority decision to undefeated nearly 8 years ago. You notice how when they talk about certain fights, especially black fighters, they don't say officially has only lost one. No, that motherfucker lost one fight. Sometimes you get older, you notice the racial undertones and the inequality in some of the shit they be saying, man. Officially only has lost. What you mean officially has only lost once? Unofficially, people thought he lost to Triple G. I thought he won. But 29-year-old Plant, meanwhile, has beaten a comparatively low level of opposition. All right, we know all this shit, okay? Plant, a Las Vegas resident and raised in Ashland City, Tennessee, has taken offense to those questioning his odds of winning against Alvarez on Fox Sports pay-per-view main event. He said, quote, I like my chances in any fight. Plant said, quote, if I believed that I could win, y'all wouldn't. If I didn't believe I could win, y'all wouldn't have these cameras in my front of my face right now. And you guys have made plenty of fight predictions before, and you guys have been wrong. But you know how many times I've been wrong? None. Quote, and ever since I started boxing, from my first tournament that I went to, people were telling me I can't be what I can be. I don't belong in the sport. I'm never going to become a world champion. It seems like the more people are telling me I couldn't, the more I believe in myself. And at this point, every comment or every time someone says that you can't do it, I feel like I feel like I'm just even more right. So, what I'm saying. So I'm just ready to fight. My thing is this: I have no faith in him winning that fight. No chance. That's what he got. Remember that shit when Vince McMahon went from commentating. He went from commentating to his daddy passed it down to him, and taking it to his heights. But he got no chance. That's what he got. No chance. I don't care what his wife say, what his mama say, what his cousin say, what his baby mama, cousin, sister, auntie, uncle say. I don't care about none of that. He got no chance. Even if he win the fight, he gonna lose the fight. This a money grab. Anybody that fight Canelo who can't punch, I won't say he can't punch. He don't punch as hard. He can't punch when he's sick, but he got no chance, man. And y'all know this. I know this. We know this. And like I said before, it's still a big fight. Anytime Canelo step up in that ring and they play that Mexican music, it's a big fight. He's a tremendous fighter. I never took nothing from his talent, but personally, he don't like to be challenged. He don't like challenges. And that's why he's not my pound for pound number one. And this subjective, it's a mythical list. But that's why he's not my pound for pound number one. He don't like to take chances. He don't like to take risks. We say in Detroit, chances make champions. He don't like to take them chances. And like I said before, and the guy he looked up in Floyd Mayweather, he didn't like taking chances neither. He had an argument about that shit last night online, but he don't. He didn't take no chances. I followed Floyd's career. I was one of them dudes that didn't see the light. When you talk about, somebody said he was a top 10 welterweight, top 10 fighter, but no, he's not. You talk about, what guys like, Sonny Liston and what guys like James Toney and what Roy Jones did, and who else you got? Say Sugar Ray Leonard. They would say, well, Sugar Ray Leonard, he ducked Sugar Ray Leonard's resume before 25 was better than Floyd's whole resume. He even beat Al Heyman, brother ass Bobby Heyman. So, you could just keep going on. You talking about Pernell Whitaker. You talking about Oscar De La Hoya took more risks than Floyd Mayweather's career, but that's what we looked up to. So you really kind of got to put the onus. You kind of got to put the onus on Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather just found out that if he could open his mouth and wear the black hat, he can get money. But versus anybody, he just fought Mexicans, and that's the blueprint PBC following. And guess what? People forget Top Rank laid the foundation for Floyd Mayweather. They laid the foundation for Floyd Mayweather to be the star that he was. And fighting Mexicans ain't blew up none of their fighters. They ain't created one superstar. They ain't got an all-star. Nobody know the fuck Earl Spence is, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. Only person on the PBC roster people know is Tank because of Floyd. And Tank is a tremendous talent, not taking nothing from him. And Deontay Wilder, y'all know why. Other than that, and they don't even know, they don't even treat Deontay Wilder. They don't even treat Deontay Wilder like the champion, that he should be. They don't treat Deontay Wilder like the champion he should be. And Deontay Wilder is the most successful fighter they got from the ground up. And I know he was with Golden Boy, but he the most successful fighter that they built up from the ground up. He's the most successful fighter. You know what they did? They put him on free TV. He got all these knockouts. And they instead of regressing and putting some of their best fighters on free TV, you know what they did? They put motherfuckers on pay-per-view with nobody watching it. Where you get no exposure, where you get no growth. But guess what? It is what it is. That's on them. I can care less. That's on them. But that's just the game. They don't know how you do a move on, like you playing Street Fighter or some shit. Or what was it? Or Marvel vs. Capcom back in the day, you mash some buttons, you do a special move. You do a special move and you don't know how you did it. That's how they did. That's how they do as far as building stars. But like I said before, that's on them. Like I said, with Caleb Plant, like I said before, he got no chance. Canelo, I expect Canelo to knock him out. I just got a hunch, and this is no inside information. I got a hunch that he just can't take a shot. Either gonna be your body, my body burning. Either gonna be his body, my pretty Ricky voice, or that poor boy chin gonna be broke. He said you can't broke a poor boy chin. He about to go to sleep. I know the cry before the fall. I know false bravado. Like I was watching Charles Martin. Remember he's about to fight AJ. And he was all out there. He said, I walked this earth like a god. He was talking all that shit to Shannon Briggs and all that. I just knew he was acting. He had no chance. Caleb Plant, they haven't moved Caleb Plant the right way. They haven't marketed him to the right audience the right way. He ain't fought enough. All that shit. They really missed the boat because they could have had a superstar. And I think he has the ability to be a superstar in this sport. Not just because he's white. He has the skill set, but they haven't really matched him the way he need to be matched him. They don't know how to move nobody up. That's why when Lomachenko cross the street and beat on Gary Russell, he don't know what the fuck to do but make excuses. Everybody talking about Deontay Wilder making excuses, but Gary Russell was making excuses about my skill. And I like Gary Russell, my axe, my elbow, my fingers, this, that, and the third, making all these excuses. But guess what? You still lost. Anytime somebody come over across the street, they get their ass whooped. And Deontay had all these excuses and shit, man. I ain't trying to hear that. But it is what it is, man. But I don't think Caleb Plant got no choice. Don't be surprised if he don't say somebody spiked this water. Don't be surprised if he don't say somebody injected something in my back. Don't be surprised he don't come with them excuses, dog. Don't be surprised, man. PBC, they excuse makers from Gary Russell to Floyd, even Floyd win. I tried to go for the knockout. I'm Leonard. My hands. It was always some shit. You born a finisher. You born a puncher. You born a finisher. And, you know, that's a mentality. That's something that you're born with. And Floyd wasn't a tremendous fighter. You know, he can beat anybody on any given Saturday night. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook group. You can reach out if you have an advertisement channel, video request, chop it up. All my social media links there. Hit me up. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJGood313, Venmo CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. All that's in the description. Appreciate everybody supporting financially, but don't forget you can also support in the best way of sharing the video with a peer or somebody. Thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.